Think of how many people watch TV, read magazines, and even just see billboards as they drive. All of these things are tools used by the media to manipulate the population's perception. Now imagine a unique art style that uses gruesome and visually seductive work to shine light on the media's trends and consumer goods of the world. Hi, my name is Ania Gonzalez, and today I will be discussing my artist, Jessica Ledwich. First, I will be discussing Jessica's artwork and the message it conveys. Then I will be discussing her journey and her recognitions. First, we will begin by discussing Jessica's artwork. Jessica Ledwich is an Australian artist who developed a passion for photography that inspired her to show a new perspective on today's human behavior. In her photography of Covetous, Ledwich uses taxidermy to portray her beliefs on the quote-unquote needs and wants of society. Jessica creates photographs of materialistic objects that many of us use on a daily basis. Using pig trotter and pigskin, Ledwich creates objects of women's shoes and other accessories like jewelry, sunglasses, and even iPods. All these to represent unnecessary and impermanent materials advertised to compel society into buying them. Objects that really have no real value or need, yet we turn them into our identity. Monstrous Feminine is another set of her photography that attempts to make a confrontational sense on reality to women's roles. Monstrous Feminine show images from a woman measuring her waist and attempting to squeeze into a smaller size underwear, to an image of body parts for sale. Ledwich focuses on portraying, according to the article of Penn State, the cosmetic obsession women undergo every day to be perceived as beautiful. Aside from her artistic photography, Ledwich also brings a piece of our nature and our culture through her sculptures. According to Jessica Ledwich, one of her theme sculptures, So This Is Lost, explores death and its great mystery when life is no longer living, in an attempt to allow us to contemplate on what could lie after life, whether it is a limbo or a dead end. She also brings to attention the beauty of nature and those who die but new are born, in which the cycle of life repeats. Unconscious Flesh touches the subject on acceptance, using hydrogel in her sculptures. As an example, she creates a sculpture of a mother and her tit grubs to ponder a sad reality of her natural beauty that is pressured to be changed just because it is no longer youthful. Now that we have learned about the artwork and message of Jessica Ledwich, I will discuss her recognitions and her journey. According to Alexandra Owen, Ledwich was inspired by an essay written by Julia Kristeva that examined women's roles in horror films. This really got into Jessica thinking about the monstrous things women do to themselves in modern day society. Her passion for art led her to attend Bachelor of Performing Arts at Monash University in Melbourne, Australia. Before becoming an artist, Jessica worked as a fashion photographer for local clients and magazines. In 2011, she was selected one of 5 emerging artists in Australia for her provoking work. Her work is held in private collections in Australia, London, and here in the United States. Jessica's most acclaimed artwork is her series of Monstrous Feminine, and was featured in New York photography publication Magazine Women. Jessica Ledwich developed a passion that led to show her own perspective on today's human behavior through photographs and sculpture. Today I discuss Jessica Ledwich's artwork and its message to the audience, also the journey she encountered. In conclusion, the message in Jessica's art speaks to many in hopes that we can make a change. Her perspective wasn't to persuade us into thinking that today's fashion is wrong, but to express her feelings toward industry to create a false image through magazines and TV. It fools the audience to believe unrealistic ideas of what is beautiful, causing avoidance of self-love. I will leave you with a quote from Ellen Ruddick that says, "The female form, shiny and lacquered, appears like a hybrid, part human and part domestic cyborg. Her youthful flesh is overtaken by the mechanics of beauty."